YouTube viewers and followers. Alright, this is my review, or actually I bought this Powerfields 12 volt 20 acres solar Energizer 0.25 joules solar fence controller. I thought my old controller was going out, so it's 3 years old, and unfortunately, though, I made a mistake. My old controller's still working pretty good. It gave a little dog a pretty good shock. I was impressed for having my old unit still kicking stray animals. Stray dogs' butts when they come around sniffing around for a chicken dinner. Um, but this one's a little bit bigger. It's not as rated. It's rated power-wise a little higher. This is only good for 20 acres. My old controller says it's good for 5 miles. I've never tested it on a 5 mile fence. That's a long fence. But for just being around a chicken coop that I have at this RV park, I think this one will work just as good. Like I said, the bad thing about solar controllers is your solar cells. The solar cells lose percentage of their output. Every year you'll lose a certain amount of usable solar cell will be gone just from the solar cell deteriorating. But my old unit's still working pretty good for being 3 years old. Most units probably will last about 3 years if you're lucky, maybe 4. My old unit, I did replace it. It's a 6 volt unit. This is a 12 volt unit. I did replace the 6 volt battery in the old unit, and it's been doing pretty good. So I can't complain, but we had a big storm and my grounding wire from my grounding stick got disconnected somehow, and the batteries to my old controller didn't keep up a charge. Plus we had like 5 days of bad weather, bad solar days, overcast, and not too good for solar. So had a little Jack Russell stray dog. I don't know if it's a RVer's dog or a lake house little dog or something, but it's a little feisty little bastard. I went to go outside to chase it away. It just stood there and laughed at me. So I said, "Okay, little bastard." But I saw him sniffing around my chicken coop, and I noticed my fence wasn't doing nothing. So I said, "Uh-oh, time to get a new controller." But I did find out just after I got the dog out of there, my ground wire came free from the rod, the grounding rod. So my fence wasn't working. But we got revenge today. That poor little Jack Russell came back for more. And he hit my electric fence and it knocked him on his butt. He has spunk. I love that little dog. He's a little fighter. He tore ass like every other animal that hit my old controller's uh, electric fence. They always do like a triple backflip and scream and run away. Little Jack Russell, though, it hit the fence. It did its little 360 in the air and ran away and hit the road and stopped and turned around and gave my electric fence a what for. Then it just ran off. Said, damn thing, and knocked me on my butt. But, yeah, he's a character little dog. So, this will be my new controller. Won't be here for another I think it'll arrive Monday. I'd say January 6th or something. I think it's supposed to do. But let's go through the specs here. Low impedance. Excellent for containing horses, cattle, pigs, sheep, and goats. I'm not really containing anything. I'm using it as a deterrent. We have all sorts of critters like chicken dinners around here. Plus, on that RV park in West Texas, we have all sorts of predators. We have hawks. We have possum, skunks. We have raccoons. They all love chickens and they love chicken eggs. And at RV park, your spaces don't have fences, so you'll have douchebag RVers that come for the weekend to have fun at the lake where I'm at. That's why I like this RV park. It's not the best RV park, but it's in a good location. And my family, my mom, my sister lives on the other side of the lake, so that's awesome. Not too far to go see my mom or my sisters, and if I want to go grab a fishing pole, I could go drown some worms and catch a fish or two. So can't complain. But it is an RV park. People bring their dogs and cats along. So unfortunately, the people even with the stupid cats, they'll let the cats run free, thinking they own the place. And cats like chickens too, so the electric fence has saved my chickens about 5,000 times just from douchebag people that own pets that don't take care of pets. They think, RV park, let's let them go shit everywhere. Let's let them run around. Let's let them piss on everything. Hey, who cares? They're dogs. I have no control over my fucking pet. So I got my electric fence that controls her fucking pet. And that's okay. And when I see their damn dog stuck his shit in my yard, I'd fucking stick my head out and tell them, hey, pick up your dog shit. I'm not taking dog crap today. Sorry. Bye-bye. If you don't have a bag, use your hand. That's your problem, not mine. Okay, back to my review, or actually what this little unit will give you for the buck here. See if we can't get this thing to move over some. Guess it's about as far as it's gonna go. We could probably shrink the page a bit. Okay, maybe now you won't be able to read it. Okay, tough impact resistant ABS plastic case with a T-post mount or side mount power terminals. Fence and ground connection leads included. 7 amp rechargeable battery. Power source 12-volt battery operating from solar energy. Distance up to 20 acres. My chicken coop's not that big, so I think it'll be a good unit. Stored joules rating 0.34 joules, and output joules is 0.25. No load 10,000 volts, 1,000 ohm at 4,800 volts. 500 ohms, 3,000 volts. Watts used, 42 milliamps. Low impedance. Excellent for containing horses, cattle, pigs, sheep, and goats. Integrated 5.0 watt monocline solar panel, 110 volt charger port. So yeah, you got a bad solar day, you could plug it in to get that battery zapped up. But out in West Texas, we got mostly sun most of the time, but winters suck. Our daylight hours fall short. It'll get dark by about 6 o'clock at night. And that sucks. Like, hey, it's only 6. I just got off work and it's freaking dark outside. So, but the good news, it's New Year's. So, January coming up, February, March, April, 4 more months we'll be styling, planting in the garden, and starting to get warm outside, and things will be a lot better. But for the price, $219.89 at Walmart.com, it's not that bad. With my old controller, if you gotta clean your solar panels here. If you don't do that, you lose power. You're not gonna get the full charge that you need. So you do need to clean your panels. Unfortunately, with my old solar panel, my old fence, the solar panel, you hit that with a wet cloth, you're gonna get a zap. Every time it does a pulse, it's gonna give you a zap. The only thing I probably don't really like is there's not really a pulse indicator light that I can see on this. So, I haven't seen any reviews of this unit yet, so I guess once we get it, we'll read the instructions. My old unit was suggested to leave turned off in daylight for 2 days and then hook it up and you'll be good. And it was. It's been an awesome unit. I would have bought a new old unit that I had, but I didn't see it offered at the time when I looked and pulled the trigger and bought this one. So we'll try something new. And the very worst, since my old unit is still working, I could put electric fence around my garden beds, and that will help keep the deer from eating my veggies. That's one bad thing about this RV park. We get deer, we get wild turkeys, possums, skunks, squirrels. You just never know what's going to crawl on your foot when you're sitting there at night outside your rig. And that's the fun part. Alright, everybody, I'm looking forward to the following Monday here. When this thing arrives, we'll pull it out and do a solar electric fence review on this, and we'll see if we like it or not. Very worst, I might have to return it back to Walmart and possibly rebuy the old unit that I bought earlier. The old unit was 100 and something compared to this, and I kind of torn. This one has a lot more juice in it. This one has 0.25 joules. My other one had 1 or 0.1 joules. The more joules, the better, or amps. You don't want to get too crazy. You don't want something that's going to kill things. But I think this unit will knock something on its butt and turn it around pretty quick, just like my old unit. My old unit was great. Didn't kill anything. It just gave it a new thought about looking somewhere else. So, but yeah, I'm hoping that little Jack Russell comes back. I could have had a great electric fence Jack Russell hits electric fence video, but I missed it. But I got my web camera up and rolling, and I haven't seen a damn dog all day. So, like normal though, anything hits my little electric fence usually doesn't come back. They usually come sit on the road and look, but they don't come back into the yard. Alright, well thanks for watching everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.